Paul, Robert Thomas, he's staying in St. Louis for a while. Sergachev, he re-upped in Tampa. Of course, Malkin going back to Pittsburgh, Lettinen in Colorado. So, many of these teams keeping some key core guys, which is obviously good news for them. But which extension have you liked best so far, be it on the team side for the money they gave out or obviously for the player cashing in?
Well, we talked about Palat. That's an example of a player, a veteran player who's getting paid now for the future based on what he's done in the past. I like the contract for Rob Thomas, the youngest of the guys that you mentioned, one of the younger guys who really hit pay dirt on a long-term deal. He's already been a key contributor to a Stanley Cup win and coming off a 77-point season. He's only 23 years old. This 8-year extension takes him to the age 31 season. That's the way to do it in terms of you find a proven talent early. If you want to reward him, give him the big bucks, and he's going to be in your fold for a long while with maybe his best years ahead of him. So that goes counter to the vast majority of other extensions that have been offered for more experienced players based on what they've already done in their careers and maybe are already in decline as they approach their early to mid 30s. So kudos to St. Louis for getting a good bit of business done with Thomas.
Moose, what say you?
Yeah, I mean, I like the extensions that have been done so far in the NHL rather than a lot of the free agent signings, which isn't like overly shocking. I mean, I think usually the extensions you get guys taking a little bit more discounts. I will say this. I mean, Robert Thomas, I'm still shocked that he got that term. I mean, I know he kind of came on and he's been a pretty good player for them, but like, man, that's like the one extension I really kind of didn't like. I like the Sergachev in Tampa. I think he's a good young player that definitely like they need to keep around, and they don't have that many young core players. He's one of them. I would say again, like, I mean, I'm not going to talk about the Oilers again. We talked about them a lot. I like both their extensions, but I also like what Pittsburgh and Colorado did. I think Colorado, yes, the term they gave Nichushkin was huge, and Lehkonen as well, or Terry Lehkonen, but these are core young players. And they're versatile. And I think that's what Colorado, when you're building around studs like Nathan McKinnon and Mikko Rantanen and guys on their back end, you need these versatile players who can come through. They've proven to be clutch. I think it was smart not to let Nichushkin and Lehkonen go. So those are the, and then Pittsburgh again, let's go for one more run with Malkin. I mean, what else are you going to find out there? I think that's smart too. I like the extensions that Colorado and Pittsburgh gave. These are teams with a lot more to give still. And, why start blowing it up by not bringing these guys back?